As I was reading the book, the thing that kept occurring to me was the role of leadership in dealing with all of these human fallibilities, the planning fallacy, the loss aversion, the risk aversions, all these sort of things that humans, these ways humans tend to err, requires leaders who could actually stand up and convince whoever they're leading that it's actually a good idea and better for everyone to change our entitlement program or whatever it happens to be. And you just sort of said you need an authority structure to make a choice. And
yeah, I mean, clearly leaders can appeal to something else than reason in convincing other people to do things that need doing. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. The appeal of leadership is clearly more to system one than to system two. We select our leaders emotionally. And unfortunately, I think, we tend to like leaders who are themselves quite emotional. Leaders who are too cerebral tend to suffer. Leaders who are obviously emotional tend to be liked more and to have more appeal and to be able to bring people with them much more than the more cerebral types. I don't need to elaborate on that because we know that. Ultimately, though, what leaders will do with their leadership, there is no guarantee that having strong leadership is going to lead to very good decisions. It will lead to decisions. But ultimately, the more powerful and the more important the decisions are, and the more powerful the leaders, the more you depend on their intuitions. Because you can invent systems that will improve the decisions of subordinate layers, but the major leaders are going to make their own decisions, and they're going to, from their feeling, and they're not going to allow themselves to be, controlled by rules or by regulations or by committees or by professors, or they're going to do their thing. And so the more important decisions, the less there is hope of rationalizing them. We need to elect good leaders, but we can't improve their decision-making when they're on the job. They sometimes can cause better decision-making to be done by their subordinates.